everybody. I'm gonna light this candle, evergreen and icicles. Um, Candles make me feel better. I'm definitely not feeling well today. And the old me used to hide when I was disabled. Like, I don't like my friends to see me like this. I don't like the world to see me like this. I don't like having to put I guess I saw it as negative energy if you're sick, because people say things like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," or "I feel so terrible for you." So if they're feeling terrible because they saw you or they heard your story, to me it felt like I was making them feel terrible, like as if I was putting negative energy out in the world for me being disabled and not feeling well. So I would normally never share this with people. But I do miss out on human engagement when I'm not feeling well. Um, like, I'll just sit here in my bedroom alone and I'll write out the pain. And, uh, I just do it all by myself. And I've been doing it by myself for many years, except for with the help of my daughter. So my daughter's been a great help to me. Today she saw that I was in bed, and if I'm in bed past a certain hour, that means I'm not feeling well. And I woke up to the sound of her doing the dishes, um, and she did them all so that I wouldn't have to deal with it. She saw that uh, my cups that I usually make my protein shakes with in the morning were still dirty from the day before. So that means that I would have had to struggle to clean them, and or I wouldn't have my protein shakes, which it's now close to 1 in the afternoon and I haven't had my drink that I usually have in the morning. I haven't been out of bed. I haven't brushed my teeth. I haven't washed my face. But I did light a candle. I did turn on this camera, and I'm gonna open some boxes that just came to the door. Let's see what we got. I see that somebody's on here. Thank you for sticking with me, because I know this isn't a very happy live, and my voice gets very scratchy when I'm in a lot of pain. I don't know why that is. I'm not sick. I'm just I just have a bone disease, and for whatever reason, the pain affects my voice and my eyes. My face makes like a contorted face, and earlier it was a lot worse. Okay, let's see what we've got. I don't want to cut whatever's in here. I have a feeling I know what it is. I mean, I ordered it, but I have a few things that I ordered, and sometimes they come in on different days and different orders. So let's see. When I share my story about having pain, hi Matt. When I share my story about having pain, a lot of people say that they also have pain. So there's a lot of us going through things that a lot of people don't know that we're going through, or the level that we're going through it. Like, people know that I have pain, but they don't know the extent, because on days like this, I never would have turned on the video before. I normally would have only turned it on the days where I've got my makeup done, I'm looking good. I wouldn't have any company over on days like this. Even if they offered to bring me something, I would say no, even if they were offering to bring it to my door, because I felt rude. Like, I felt like I would have to open the door for them. And I don't want them seeing me like that. Okay, sweet. Well, I guess they gave me 2 of them. I don't know why they keep sending me 2 of everything, but I got some microphone kits, so I'm gonna start recording. Why did I get 2 of them? I hope I wasn't charged for 2, but I'm sure they'll come to use. And Matt, look, now I have a box the right size to put Justine's the tea kettle, the old-fashioned tea kettle. The other one that I'm sending her is coming straight from Amazon. I got her an electric one that kind of looks old-fashioned, and then I got her something else that's a surprise, but I think you guys are going to be blown away because it's definitely going to change the way her lives work in the morning. It's going to save her a few steps, and not those dancing steps, because we want her to get those dancing steps in, right? 1 second, you guys. Okay. And thanks, oh God. Thanks for bearing with me when I'm not feeling well. Honestly, Matt, even if it's just you sticking with me just for a few seconds, like, I appreciate it because it gets difficult. I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting to cry. And now I'm apologizing for crying, which I said I wasn't going to do. I'm going to get a tissue. I'll be right back. So, like I was saying, it's difficult to just sit in my room by myself. So, even though normally I wouldn't share this with people because I didn't want to bring them down, is the way that I felt. Like, I would tell them, like, I would say the words that I'm hurting, but I wouldn't let them see me like this. And then you can hear my voice, like, it'll sound like I'm sick, and I'm not. And let me share that the candle that I just lit. It's a brand new one from Marshall's. I got it on clearance for $3. And it's evergreen and icicles. So it's kind of left over from the winter season. As you could see, I usually don't take stickers off at $3. I love a deal. So that's why I'm wondering, like, why do I have 2 of these? And I hope I didn't get charged double. But, okay, so I've got a box, Justine, one that can fit the tea kettle in that's here, that's on my counter. The other ones are coming straight from Amazon. Oh, I have it right here. I just had to gather myself. Okay. Okay, January 30th. Opportunities are disguised by hard work, so most people don't recognize them. And I'm loving, excuse me, Justine, I'm loving all the opportunities that are coming to you, like, because of your beautiful voice, like, just as beautiful as mine right now. I doubt anybody's gonna ask me to read any books on the days I'm hurting. But at least I could laugh about it. Yes, it is. It is. And it's so true. Like, there's so many times, like, I used to be one of the people that was like, ooh, I would love to do this. Ooh, I would love to do that. But you know what I didn't want to do was the work to get there. You know, I didn't want to go sit through college, or I didn't want to, learn. I didn't even want to learn how to do like thumbnails and editing and all that stuff. Like, I wanted it to come natural to me or nothing, you know. But yet I would sit on YouTube and watch like 12, 16 hours of YouTube a day, but I couldn't even push play on a 3 5 minute video that taught me how to um, make a thumbnail because it was work. It was, like, and I saw it as challenging. I'm not electronically or tech savvy. So what might be easy to someone else and seem like a 3 minute, 5 minute video, like to me, it's like a nightmare. Um, and yesterday I watched 3 videos, which is not something that I would normally do. Hi, Millennial. Do either of you want to pin that? It is opportunities. Sorry, I didn't give you much time. I was learning different things, but the point is I was still a procrastinator, and I had a bad attitude about learning. Like, I was learning just because I have a brain, and like it's only natural we're gonna learn the things that we watch. But if I knew that it was learning, like, I'd want to shut it off. It wouldn't be like I wanted to be entertained. That's it. Um, Especially when I was like drinking and avoiding responsibility, and now my life has totally changed. Like, now I no longer procrastinate on things I need to get done. I used to cancel all my doctor's appointments except the ones that gave me medication. So, like, a few months ago, I had 15 doctor's appointments in 1 month, and I could have scheduled more, but I didn't want to overdo it to myself. Hi, Steven. Okay, so whoever wants to pin this, just please go ahead and do so. And I'm not going to apologize for those who just came on late, but just so you know, yes, I am emotional right now. I did shed some tears, and it's one of my more and more difficult days. I had to double my medication, which is something that is within my doctor's boundaries of what's acceptable for me to do. On my good days, I take less, and on my um, really, really difficult days, I take more. So I have difficult days where I just write it out. Like, I won't take more medicine because I could have 15 bad days a month and then I would run out of medicine. Or I could have 20 bad days a month, and if I think, like, ooh, this is a bad day, I need to take extra, then I'm definitely going to run out. So most of the time I won't. It might be like 2 days a month where I'll be like, okay, this is one of those days, and today was one of those days. When I couldn't get out of bed this morning, I knew it was one of those days. So again, um, opportunities are disguised by hard work. So most people don't recognize them. We don't recognize our opportunities because it's hidden by the hard work. And sometimes we don't even know the opportunities that are there. Like, for example, say I wanted to be, um, like, do this YouTube channel, and I'm thinking of the hard work of having to learn to edit and the thumbnails. But I don't even know about the opportunities that maybe down the road I'm going to get a skincare line because someone's going to work with me or want to work with me, like those ladies that get their own eyeshadow palettes or whatever because they started a YouTube channel or a TikTok channel. They, decided to learn the things that I was hesitant to learn, and they got these opportunities for themselves that they didn't even know were there because they did the hard work. Okay, so, and this is one of my setting powders that I said I was gonna do a setting powder video. So I've already received 4 of them in the mail, and if you could see, this one is white. It's like bone white, and this is really good for creases apparently, so like under the eyes. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix it with that one that was like really hot pink when I wanted a baby pink. And because I don't like products to go to waste, I'm gonna mix some of this with some of that, and see if I can salvage that one instead of just having to toss it out or give it to somebody else. Thank you, Justine, for putting that. Okay, and so I've got my microphones. Let's see what else. I just ordered groceries for delivery, and I opened the first bag, and everything in it was wrong. And I was like, oh no, he messed up my entire order. Well, it was just one of the bags, and apparently he gave me my stuff, and then one of the bags was someone else's. So okay, and then I got 2 more powders, the setting powders. So this will make a nice video one day. So I'm actually taking the time to put time and money into videos instead of just using what I have, which there's nothing wrong with starting with, what you have. But I'm going to be doing a little research for people trying products that are under $20, under $9, under $6, and comparing them, and so that people know that like those that are on a budget, or even those that aren't, like just so you know which ones work best, and I'll give my honest opinion because I do love makeup and skincare. Okay, now that I'm up, you know what, my little thing-a-ding broke, and I know that it broke because of the honey, because originally I was putting like half macadamia milk and half lukewarm water, and then when I would put in the honey, it wouldn't get like all hard. And then I started using the cold water from the fridge, and the honey was turning like a rock, and this thing just crashed out on me. And this is more of a frother anyways, so I ordered like a little hand blender. Yes, I have the big blender, but I don't want to create a lot of mess, a lot of trouble for myself. I just want to like plug it in and make it easy in the morning. Just like mix it up, and I need to remember to use lukewarm mixed with the macadamia milk. Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, they blend them, and then they use a straining cloth to take the chunks out. I believe they even add water. They certainly don't milk it. Nuts don't have nipples, right? But they add water to the nuts and blend it up, and then they take that cloth, and then they like squeeze it, and the milk comes out. And macadamia and cashew are my favorites. The macadamia has 0 sugar. Cashew is great for baking. I haven't baked with macadamia milk yet, but like almond milk does not bake well. If you like try to make, say, macaroni and cheese instead of using dairy milk, it like separates. It kind of looks like it's curdling. It's like the water, and then like it just doesn't. It's not appetizing. The texture gets all wrong, but with cashew, it stays creamy like regular milk. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. Okay, I would like to make a drink. I don't know how I'm gonna blend it. I think I have those blender balls. Oh, and look, you guys. So we removed I should say my daughter did. All I did was drive her down to the storage unit. I got new curtains. They're over here. They're sitting on the couch. I need to raise up the curtain rod because it's too low. But she took the Christmas tree down, and then this little table that's over here usually goes under the window so that my plants are in front of the window right there. And I had a big mirror right here. Gosh, I look lovely when I cry. My face gets all red. But I'm with family right now, so thank you guys. I had a huge mirror right here, but my daughter has a boyfriend who has a temper, and while I was away getting my nose done, she snuck him in here. He's not allowed in the house because of things I noticed about him, and she was turning off the Ring camera and sneaking him in, and he was drunk, and he broke my family heirlooms, he broke my mirror, he tore apart her room. The neighbor called the police because of things that she heard. I mean, my daughter is 20, she was 19 at the time, and that's the worst thing she's ever done. And people are like, you need to kick her out, but you know, I've done way worse as a teenager or young adult. I mean, I kind of expected that they were going to be hanging out while I was in California, while the cat's away, you know. It doesn't make it okay, and I took her car away because she is an adult, you know. I can't really tell her what to do. I can't tell her to break up with her boyfriend. That's going to backfire. And not to give all of her information away, but anyways, what I can do is take the car that I pay for away. So now she's only allowed to use it when she goes to work or the gym. And the gym is here. The one that she goes to is here on the apartment property. So she just drives right to the front gate, and which she should walk, but I don't mind. I've got one of those like hairdos that look like George Washington or something, or those Amish women. So that's what I need to do, is mix it with the room temperature water. I used to have a pitcher, like a Brita filter, so that I didn't have to use water bottles, because I don't like using water bottles. They're horrible for the planet. And not so great for us either, because you don't know whether they've gotten hot in transit and some of the plastic has leaked into the water. I just don't care for them. But I had here in Vegas, you know, it gets pretty hot, and the water filter was like, it would get moldy really fast or really quickly, so I couldn't have room temperature water out on the counter. I could only have it in the fridge, which defeats the purpose of me having room temperature water. So I guess I could get one of those larger ones and fill it up somewhere, but I wouldn't be able to carry it in. It would make it very difficult. Oh, he forgot one of my bags. I'm gonna have to message him, you guys. Let me see if he left it out there for me. Son of a biscuit. He didn't. I'm gonna have to message him and tell him. I bought 2 different kinds of honey, like $30 worth of honey. And I knew when I saw one of the wrong bags that something was wrong. I mean, obviously not just that I got that person's products, but that probably I was missing a bag, but I said, I don't yet know what I'm missing. I'm not all the way there yet. So until now I go to use the honey. Oh my gosh, I just saw it. I didn't even remember. I'm like totally blaming him for. Okay, so my brain is catching up. This is the honey helps our bees. This honey helps our bees. Organic, wholesome, fair trade, organic honey. Thank you for saying I'm a good mom. No, and it wasn't his fault. I ordered this from Sprouts, and I just assumed because I didn't remember putting the honey over there, and I didn't see it right away. I keep it dark in my kitchen. The lights are so bright in here. I need a little lamp. I don't do well with real bright lights because I have epilepsy, photosensitive epilepsy, so like flashing lights and things like that really trigger me. So like these big bright lights are really hard on me. Okay, let's put the cassava. I've gotten the matcha flavor and I've gotten the vanilla flavor, but I haven't dipped into my vanilla flavor yet, and I should be alternating. Otherwise, when this one runs out, I'm gonna just buy another one. But I think I'll start using the vanilla once I get the little hand blender so that I can start mixing it with fruit, like frozen fruit, and I could have some smoothies. Which, like I said, I do have a regular blender, but I don't want to have to bend all the way down, pull out a heavy blender. What's heavy to me, like things that aren't heavy to the average person are heavy to me. Oh, and I said I was going to mix this in my... I might have to pull out the blender, to be honest. No, I'm not gonna, because you guys are on here. Well, dang. I'm gonna mix it in this and just shake it for all I've got. I've got to be honest, like having you guys on here is helping me feel better. I don't have a dimmer switch. Maybe in my brain I do, because right now I feel dimmer than most. Ha ha, da-dum-dum-ch. So I was telling you guys about that thing with my daughter, and everyone was telling me to kick her out, right? What they don't realize is how much my daughter has helped me and how much she still continues to help me when I'm not feeling well. Today she saw me that I was still in bed, and she knows what that means. If I'm in bed, I'm not doing well. And she turned on the water so quietly to try to wash the dishes without waking me up. I mean, I heard her like really trying to adjust that water to where it wouldn't wake up her mom who's not feeling well. And she'll come home with a little stuffed animal for me or a plant for me, or come to my room and ask me, Mom, is there anything you need? And cook for me and make me like handmade cards, draw me pictures, tell me what a wonderful person I am, how much growth I've gone through, you know, what an inspiration I am, like things like that. She's a great kid. I mean, we all make mistakes, you know. I was making mistakes while I was drinking. I mean, there were days I would tell her I was going to come home or that I was going to break up with this boyfriend, and I didn't, and I was going to jail in my 40s, and I'm supposed to kick her out because of one time she snuck her boyfriend in, and he broke the mirror? No, I'm not doing that to her. We all deserve second chances. Or at least those of us that are willing to work for them. She's earning my trust back, and when I feel like she's earned it back, I will let her have the car back without telling her where she can and can't go. She'll probably have to pay for it at that point, though. I don't know where this thing goes. It's probably going to spill everywhere when I try to shake it, so let's see. Well, I'm in an apartment, so I don't know where I'm going to get a dimmer switch. But what I'm thinking is that I would just get a little lamp in here, like a soft little lamp with a soft light bulb. And like they have some that are on Bluetooth connected. I have one in my room, and I could choose the color. It could be purple, it could be pink, it could be this bright, it could be this bright. So like from my bed, I can set up the lighting before I even walk in the room. And they have like all different kinds. Like one is like soothing, and like one's plant growth or whatever. At least that's what it says for plant growth, optimum plant growth. But yeah, so I think I'll do something like that. I'll just get, or I could even take that one that's in my room and put it out here. Now that I have, oh, I meant to show you guys that, and I got sidetracked talking about my curtains, then talking about the mirror, then talking about my daughter. So there's a box down here. This box right here. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you guys are going to be able to see my legs in that mirror. That box is a ring light. I have one in my room. It's like a really cheap one, and the under part of the ring no longer works. So this one, like I could just touch it with my finger, and the lighting will change. It has settings that you can manually touch, or you can use a wireless remote control. The one I have currently is like a cord, so I have to like the cord would be in the shot if I tried to like stop the filming or whatever, or the lights or whatever. So I think I'm going to mix this a little more and then put it back in my Stanley, because I don't want to drink out of this thing. Let's see if you guys can see me. Alright. Oh, and I didn't put my colostrum. I was saying that I didn't even lay on my red light earlier, and my red light helps my pain, but I was that bad that it hurt. Like I didn't even want to like maneuver myself to like turn on the thing and like bend down and like find the remote control and stuff. Like sometimes just those little things are too difficult to do. Like I barely had it in me to take extra medication, and then as it's now starting to like kick in, it takes a long time because it's extended release. So it takes like hours to catch up. And then I ordered the groceries, and I was expecting those to take like 2 or 3 hours for me to have like a long time for them to get here, and it took like a half hour. And then I just was like, I need some friends right now, which I would normally would, like I said, I would normally never do, invite people into my home or into my circle when I'm not feeling well. I fired my therapist actually because she told me I wasn't disabled. She said, I was talking to her about how I miss working, and she's like, just go get a job. Why don't you just like go get an office job? You know, you can do normal things. It reminded me of that clip from the 1,000-Pound Sisters. There are things you can do, you know, and I was like, no, I can't get an office job, and she's like, well, why not, and I'm telling her, like, I can't sit. They're going to be removing my tailbone. Like, even just sitting for a half hour a day causes days like this for me. Can you imagine, like, me sitting for a half hour and then, okay, sorry, boss, I got to go home, or like, oh, I got to lay on the floor for 7.5 hours on a red light, like, with a mattress because the floor is too hard. I mean, there's no way I could do it. And the fact that she didn't understand that, and she was trying to tell me that I wasn't disabled, and I know the things that I've been through. I know what I go through. I know what I look like. I know what I feel like. I know what my kids missed out on. I know what I miss out on. Like, I fired her. There's just no way. Like, somebody's going to tell me how disabled I am. That I've poured my heart out to this woman, and obviously it just went like this. She either doesn't believe me or she isn't listening. All right. I ordered these paper towels from Sprouts, and it's kind of like trying to wipe your countertops with a cereal box. They're very crunchy and crispy. Where's the lid? 'Cause that's not it. Alright, you guys, I haven't even changed from yesterday. Which is embarrassing. When I get off this live, I'm not right just yet this second, but I am gonna take a shower, and then after the shower, about an hour or two later, I'll take an Epsom salt bath once the water is warmed back up. We have a very tiny water heater at this apartment complex. I don't know why. So, Justine, that has to feel so nice to get all those compliments about your voice. It's so true. There's people that read books on like those audio books. You definitely should do it. I don't know if you like reading. I mean, I know I went into the very tail end, and then I got your text. I don't know. You can definitely reach out to them and audition, and for movies and things like that, voiceover, like cartoons, any kind of voiceover work. And your voice is different from when you're talking softly. Obviously, it's different when you're watching your birds and you're talking all soft and sweet, and it's very gentle, very soothing, very healing. And then your dancing upbeat voice is energetic healing. Like, it's healing in a different way. It's like coffee in a cup without the caffeine. It's coffee in a cup with the Justine. That's what it is. So I love it. And then I was like, I heard you say, I know Brooke's dancing, and I was like in bed, and I'm like, I was like, I'm trying, Justine. I felt like I was failing you, but I know there's nothing I could have done. So, nothing I could have done. I want to show you guys something. If you're still here, at least I know that maybe Justine will appreciate it, or anyone who has a wife, or anyone who has a skin on their neck. So there's this stuff I was using when I went to the membership club. Let me find it. Here it is. Okay, so they gave me this stuff in a package. So you buy the membership for the year. And with that, they give you this gigantic package of stuff. Watch this. And watch how much I've used of this really fancy stuff. Like, most of this is not even open. Like, the only one that I took out was the neck stuff and the eye cream. That's it. Like, the ones for my problem areas, to try those. So, this stuff is worth over a couple grand, these products. And I had no idea. Like, when you look them up individually. So I had used this one. I hadn't yet found my neck cream that I'm currently using. And this happened to be the best one I had ever tried or used in my life. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to get more of it. I'm out of the sculpting neck cream. And I even went online to see if I could find it cheaper, like maybe somebody bought a membership and hadn't opened theirs and wanted to sell it. And I couldn't find it for less than $100. I think it was like 200 for, it was this and one other product. I had to buy two of them to get, just to get the neck cream. I had to buy two. So I was like, oh no, forget that. I'll just buy it at the membership place. I go there to buy it, and it's $180 or more for this and the makeup remover. Maybe it was like closer to 300. I want to say this was 180 just for a neck cream, and it didn't even last a month. It worked well, but then I found this one, and it works even better. It lasts even longer. So the one that I have right now isn't even gone yet. It's like running out. So I went ahead and I ordered more before it would run out. And I had forgotten how much I spent on it. But this works way better than this one. This is the best one I've ever found in my life. That one was the best one I had tried. And then because of the price, I was like, let me see if I could find something that's just as good, almost as good, but not break my bank. Guess how much I spend on this, you guys? Because anybody guess? I want you guys to engage with me. I want to see if anybody can guess how much this one was. And don't look it up. No Googling. No Google trivia. Just guess. Watch one of the guys guess it right. In fact, if you guess it exactly right, maybe I'll mail you one of these other ones, which are great products. All right, nobody's gonna guess? $9.99. And it has about 4 times the product in it. And this one was over $100. So I can buy 10 of these. It will last me over a year, maybe even a year and a half, 2 years. Who knows, because the other one that I bought in December, and we're going into February. So I could probably make that one last until middle of February. So year and a half, 2 years for $100 worth of products for what I was spending in 1 month on something else. Which at first it was fine because it was part of my membership. They gifted me this. This was like, this is yours, and I didn't feel stupid for buying this stuff because it came with laser treatments and all that stuff to tighten my skin, which inevitably would save me money from having skin surgery. So, anyways, $9.99. That's what I'm paying now. I don't know, maybe Justine's busy, but I think there was something else I was going to ask her if she wanted me to send it to her. I don't know if she needs one of those microphones. I could hear her just fine. I have one of those more softer voices, so I'm not so sure. All right, you guys. Well, after I shower, maybe I'll come back when I look a little more presentable. And when I put my, well, honestly, I don't think I'm going to put my ring light together today. I don't think I have that in me. If my daughter puts it together, that would be great. But, okay. Well, thank you for stopping by. I honestly feel so much better. I need to remember this because I was really struggling. And just having that little bit of two-way engagement has made me feel a lot better. My pain's feeling a little better. My face looks better. Like the crying's done. I could get in the shower and finally wash my body. For those that maybe don't remember, after I had that laser treatment on my stomach, I wasn't allowed to take an actual shower. I've been having to take bird baths and or what some people call whore baths, lady of the night baths. So I get to finally take an actual shower, which is going to help me feel a lot better. And then later I could take my own bath. Oh, and congratulations, Justine, on all your subscribers. I'm so proud of you. I don't know if you hit 200 or not. Those of you that are here, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100. I'm very, very close. I'll need to take a look, but I think I was at 96 earlier. So I'm trying to get to my first double digits. I mean, my two zeros at the end. That'll be huge for me. As somebody who procrastinated about starting this YouTube in the first place. Also, I had 1,700 views just yesterday, and I hardly filmed anything. I did a couple lives, and I made a couple shorts. I don't think I filmed a long video at all, which the long videos don't get that many views anyways, yet. I gotta say yet, but alrighty, signing out. Thank you all. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for adding joy to my life. Joy, comfort, and understanding. Appreciate you.